It's recording.
Wait.
Yes.
All right.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hey, we ran out of money.
Because we still don't have a sponsor. So, welcome to our podcast. We're in the car.
Yes.
In the car.
That's how desperate we are.
Right now, we are in the senior parking lot at our school because the police are after us, so we're hiding.
Big shout out to the Randolph Police Department. They've helped us with a lot of stuff.
Why are we getting arrested, you ask? Ha, just kidding. You got pranked.
Clickbait. Clickbait. Woo. Okay, so
Podcast gone wrong.
Okay, so Boyhood. Great movie, right? Great movie.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not here to talk about Boyhood.
No, we're not.
We're talking about The Room.
We already talked about The Room for an entire episode. We're not talking about The Room.
Okay, so we're talking about Starman. Star Trek.
Okay, let's talk about Starman after because of spoilers. Because we're going to talk about spoilers.
Okay.
Oh, not yet. Don't click away just yet. First, we're going to talk about the upcoming holiday, Kwanzaa.
That's my favorite holiday.
My favorite holiday too. I love Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa, like, what's your favorite Kwanzaa food? I love a booba shakalaka. That is racist. That's very racist. I'm so sorry.
Don't be racist, man. Come on.
Sorry.
I don't even know if I'm in this shot. I know.
Yeah, you're in the shot.
Okay,
You're
I'm
in the shot.
I'm in the shot.
My neck.
Yes. My neck. My back. Lick my and my crack.
No, we have to censor that.
Oh no!
Can't say that.
Damn it.
Okay, so what presents are you expecting to exchange with your families
For Kwanzaa?
for Kwanzaa?
Divorce papers.
Dude, that's what I'm doing too.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Oh, never mind. What is your favorite Kwanzaa memory as a child, CJ?
My favorite Kwanzaa memory was going downstairs and looking under the Kwanzaa bush and finding a shoe full of sugar.
You couldn't afford coal, so we got sugar instead. My favorite Kwanzaa memory, because I have a lot. Like, don't forget, if you don't know, I am Kwanzanian. Kwanzanian.
Wow.
I'm Kwanzanian actually.
Never heard of that.
Yeah, Kwanzanian. But so we're under the Kwanzaa menorah, and so we're playing a game called Spin the Dreidel, Kwanzaa Dreidel, and and I remembered that the next thing you know that Uncle Jimmy was saying some racist things.
Oh, Uncle Jimmy, always with the racist.
Uncle Jimmy. If you Uncle Jimmy, you're watching this, I don't have an Uncle Jimmy, so if there's an Uncle Jimmy out there, tell him.
Shout out to all those Uncle Jimmys out there.
Shout out to Uncle Jimmy's, baby.
Keep being racist.
Yeah.
Not all Uncle Jimmys are racist. That's Uncle Jimmyist. But, yeah. Uncle Jimmy's. Okay. Now, I like the way this holds.
Thank you. It's very. So this is my new BMW. Like my BB.
This is a BMW.
I never said my favorite Kwanzaa memory.
Oh, what's your favorite Kwanzaa memory?
My favorite Kwanzaa memory is when I was in the woods living in my box where I always lived.
Yes.
I was by
Connection,
myself,
man.
and I lit my Kwanzaa menorah.
Oh yes.
And then I was walking and I found some mushrooms I had never eaten before, so I took them and I ate them, and it was exciting. And that was my favorite Kwanzaa.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. I had that same idea too. So you want to talk about the big one?
The big one?
The big one.
Star Wars? All right.
Yeah.
We're talking about Starman, the last
Star Trek.
Star Trek, the last Anton Yelchin film.
So if you have not seen this film yet,
spoilers alert.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Hey, do you understand there are spoilers that we're alerting about?
If you don't want Star Wars to get spoiled,
Han Solo died.
look away.
That was episode 7.
You didn't know that already, because it came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Rogue One.
Rogue One, a Star Trek story.
Did you know that CJ hasn't
I still have not seen Rogue One.
Stupid.
Rogue One is nothing special.
It's
honestly, I think the third one. What's it called again?
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. I think that's better than Rogue One. I like it more.
Well, I think Rogue One's a better film, but I like Revenge of the Sith because of my childhood. The childhood the impact it had on my childhood
Yes.
when I lived in my box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder
So
how
now
you-
let's talk about The Last Jedi.
Yeah, Last Jedi. Last Jedi. What are you guys' thoughts? Well, we did
Okay.
see it.
When
Well,
I
we
first saw
it
it,
together.
okay, when I first saw it, I thought, "Oh my god, that was amazing." And then as soon as I got home, I thought about the plot, and then I was like, "Wait, what the just happened?" And the whole movie was sort of like messed with my head a bit.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as Boyhood.
Nothing's as good as Boyhood.
Nothing's as good as Boyhood. But seriously, it's all right. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It isn't my favorite. I think Force Awakens was better.
I
as
also
a
think
Star,
Force Awakens
and not
was
even as a movie, but as better as a Star Wars movie.
I also have many friends who hate Force Awakens. I don't know what's wrong with them.
I don't like.
I don't understand what's wrong with you.
Hopefully, it's not that bull. Like, oh, it's like the New Hope. I don't care. New Hope was good.
Yeah,
it worked.
It worked. It felt like a Star Wars film. It worked.
What's a better film? What's a better film to open up a trilogy? New Hope or
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace?
No.
At least with these characters, like they introduce like very like enjoyable characters.
Yeah, and then
Well, you want
and then they
want
completely,
Rose?
But they completely like messed up some of their characters in Last Jedi. I felt like it was inconsistent, and I was
Okay,
like,
so
I think
spoilers,
it's
spoiler, right?
we're spoiling.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when we talked about with Yake,
Who's Yake?
Jake.
Oh, Jake. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were talking about with a colleague of ours. We talked about,
Yake?
Yake,
Why'd you call him Yake?
like the J silent.
It's-
wouldn't it be
French.
Ake?
It's Jake.
Yake,
It's Jake.
rake, lake,
Cake?
cake,
Steak.
bake,
Stank.
steak, steak. So anyway, we were talking to steak, and so yeah, and we are talking about like these characters like Phasma and Snoke, characters that could have been really cool, especially Phasma. That could have been a really cool character.
Yeah,
but I think they botched it so badly in the first one. Johnson was probably like, okay, they botched it. There's nowhere to go with this character. Let's just get rid of this character and move on.
Yeah.
Kind of like with Snoke. Although I think Snoke had more potential.
Yeah, Snoke was
because Snoke, I think. First off, I think he could. Like he was a big ass hologram. Like in 7. Imagine he was an actual like monster.
Well, okay,
that could have
the
been
thing is,
really interesting.
Look how freaking powerful he was. He could like make Rick fly around the room, and she was like helpless.
I know.
And then like,
Well, that wasn't like.
and then he just dies. I was like, the scene where he dies was cool though. Like that whole throne room scene was fantastic.
Yeah, that whole scene was really cool.
Yeah,
really cool.
The whole thing with Kylo Ren and Rey talking to each other, I really liked.
I was really cool. I actually that's probably my favorite. That was my favorite part.
Yeah,
Like
honestly,
because
that's-
there was
I
like
was one-
there was
that's
like
part of the movie.
there were 3, like pretty much 3 storylines. So it was Kylo Ren,
And Rey.
Rey / Skywalker, Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
And then there was
Well,
Poe Dameron and the whole like with Leia and that, and then there was Finn and Finn and Rose.
Finn and Rose like garbage.
Look, I saw a comment on the TubeTube, and it said that like Rose was like Jar Jar Binks. In my opinion, no.
But she was
But
kind of
she-
useless.
Exactly. She was like at least
She didn't do
tolerable.
anything.
She didn't really do anything. I understand why, but
I feel like-
honestly, I didn't really care.
The romance was forced too.
I think the romance was pretty forced too.
This is the second worst romance in Star Wars, in my opinion. Anakin and Padme
Ooh,
was like really
that was
cringy,
weird.
but like this one just didn't make sense. It just felt like
Yeah.
it shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
And okay, so Finn's about to sacrifice himself to save the Resistance, basically. And then I thought it would have been better if she sacrificed herself,
Yeah.
so that in a way she could be with her sister too.
Yes.
And and she saved Finn's life.
Yeah.
But no, she just saves Finn and's like, I want to give you a kiss, and I was like,
And then
well,
she
she
gave
us
us like
Resistance, you selfish bitch.
and she gave like a weird monologue about like love or whatever.
Yeah,
It's like,
and I did not like
wait a
it.
minute, what? Okay, thanks you
And
selfish
then, like,
prick.
I thought Finn the whole time seemed like he was into Rey too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
literally, right when he wakes up, he's just like, "Where's Rey?"
Yeah,
And
I
then,
know.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh.
She. Yeah.
And then like the first time they see each other, they all they do is hug for like 5 minutes.
I think they had that because like at the very end with the kid, with like
Yeah, well, that's the only reason the
I
casino
think-
plot was there.
yeah.
That's the only reason the casino plan was there was for those kids.
So Jay, how about your opinions on Star Wars: A Rogue One story, a Last Jedi story.
It was good.
Any comments and thoughts / concerns?
Kylo Ren is my dad. That's a spoiler.
Oh, very true. Oh, yes, very good.
Kylo Ren's my dad.
Yes.
I thought the beginning was a bit slow.
Yes, I do agree.
It was a bit slow. It was a bit iffy. But then it really picked up.
Yeah.
You know? It was necessary in order to lay out the plot line for the film. But it could have used a little bit of work. The acting wasn't great in the beginning either. But it picked up, and I really liked it.
Yeah, I think I had to adjust to Rian Johnson style because I never saw a Rian Johnson movie.
What did he make again?
Looper.
I don't even know
What
what
else?
that
I've
is.
heard it's really good. Brick. Have you heard Brick?
I'm gonna look up now.
I've heard those movies. I want to see Looper. That came out like a few.
up
I think it came out
mine.
like in 2012. I think, with like Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. But I think I had to adjust to his style because there was like more. I think there was like more humor. Like there was a lot more humor, and I was like, I don't know, this wasn't really working. I don't think it worked with. Did it work with the crowd? Well, no, I'm not saying it was completely they forced humor. No, there were some good jokes in here.
Yeah.
But I had to adjust, and I was like, this is a pretty rocky start. And then I got used to it. I'm like, okay, this is so far it's good.
But I feel like as you were leaving the first of all, what was up with Leia's Force superhero rescue thing?
When I saw it in the theater,
Magic.
I was like, yes.
Magic.
Do you believe in magic?
I think magic.
Oh, it's magic.
You know.
Never believe it's not so.
Conspiracy theory.
So wait,
Ready
so
for
like-
this? Are you ready for this?
So I thought
Conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy theory.
Ready?
Conspiracy theory alert. Twitter beef.
All right, so
You got 5 minutes on the SD card.
I had to remove some stuff.
okay, we gotta wrap this up then.
All right, so Luke.
Not really, but
So Luke was like, he could sense Leia about to die, and then like he did like his thing, like what he did at the end. Like how he showed up, but he wasn't actually there when he fought Kylo Ren.
yeah.
Like what he did there, but like he wasn't actually there with Leia. He was just kind of like
I
helping
think,
her.
Yeah, I think she always had the Force. Because remember, like in Episode 5, and like they
Well, she did
let
always-
Bespin.
She did
like,
always have the
turn
Force.
it.
She did always have the Force, but like
Yeah,
it wasn't like she could use powers like a Jedi. It was just sort of like you could hear Luke. I thought she was like Maz Katana or whatever her name was with the Force.
Maz Kanata, is that her face?
Yeah.
Same idea. Another character. So yeah.
Oh, what was the point of her in that movie? Like when
She
was in the
said
hologram appearance.
some stuff.
She said, "Oh, you got to go find the Codemaster." Like, how would she know that? And then why would? And then
Is
she
that-
was playing a video game or shooting
I
people. or
think
whatever.
I think I think that's probably just another character that Rian Johnson doesn't really care about.
Yeah, but I feel like she shouldn't even have been in the movie. It was just unnecessary.
Okay, we're talking about a bunch of negatives.
Oh,
Let's
he
talk about like the
directed-
things that we liked.
He directed 3 episodes of Breaking Bad.
Okay, that's cool. You want to talk about some positives? Because I feel like we're like kind of bashing on this.
Yeah.
I didn't hate
Alright.
this movie.
No,
I didn't-
overall, it was a good movie.
it was good. But
there's-
it could have been a lot better. Like
Okay.
if they hit with some of that stuff, it could have been.
There were some
honestly,
things.
like,
There
one
were
of the
some
best.
things that weren't great, but I'd say overall, as a whole, it was a good movie.
Luke's
I like-
Mark Hamill was fantastic. He was my favorite part. Him and Kylo Ren. Fantastic.
Kylo Ren is possibly my new
Yes.
favorite character.
Yeah. Oh man, me too.
In any Star Wars.
Love Kylo Ren.
I wouldn't
He's
go far
awesome.
as character. I'd say he's probably the strongest villain. But I wouldn't say my favorite character.
I think he's my favorite.
I think he may be
character.
one of my favorite characters. Like he's that good.
He's up
He's
there, but I
that
don't think
good.
he's there. No, I wouldn't say his favorite character, but he's up there.
Whatever. I'm just
Whatever, loser.
my dad. He's just.
Yeah. Are you disrespecting his dad?
I'm disrespecting
How
my dad.
dare you?
Sorry, I didn't.
Get out. Get out of the car.
Get out of the car, you chump.
Get out of the car.
Fine.
Get out of the
Sleep.
car.
Yeah, get out. Get out.
All right. With that, we're gonna start wrapping up this podcast.
How about this? Okay. What's your favorite and least favorite movie?
I told you to get out of the car.
Hey.
I'm back. I'm over here now.
Okay, so
It's kind of crowded.
Before we wrap it up, favorite movie of this year, least favorite movie of this year.
Favorite movie. I don't know.
Least favorite movie.
That I saw
Yes, this year.
in theaters. this year. That came out this year. Superhero movie in theaters.
Okay. How about the disappointing one? What's a disappointing movie that you saw? CJ, do you have an idea?
I'm getting there.
Probably Star Wars.
Wow.
Because I was expecting it to be like Empire, like that good, but I'm only giving it like a 6 or a 7 as of right now. Even though I gave Force Awakens an 8, so like it's not a bad movie, but disappointing. I would have to choose that.
All
People
right.
are gonna look at me weird.
We have a minute, so you want to delete some quick.
All right.
Also,
Wait. Favorite movie this year? Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
No.
Least favorite movie, The Emoji Movie.
my favorite movie, War of the Planet of the Apes.
That was an awesome
favorite
movie.
Emoji movie. Terrible. I love War of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
Who would have thought that trilogy would be honestly fantastic?
All right.
This year was amazing. We only made 3 episodes, but it was so much fun.
Yep.
It was a good time.
Join us
We look
next
forward to
month.
seeing you next
Next
year.
year.
2018.
2018.
Also, that one scene in The Last Jedi though, where the hyperspace, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
I love
All right.
No!
It was great.
It was great. I love
Good
it.
seeing you.
Good
1
scene.
minute left on
Oh
the
wait,
SD
we
card.
didn't. What about the vlog?
Don't worry about
No
it.
vlog. No vlog.
Sorry.
It's not like our
We look
podcast
forward
is
to seeing
named
you in
after
2018.
anything.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
This is my car.
How do you turn it? You didn't turn it off.
How do you?
Hang on.
God damn it.
Bye.
Budget.
Where's the
The budget.
Come
The
on.
budget.